Hello, another amazing topic. This time we are going to calculate the decimal percentages. Those of you who have followed the live stream yesterday must be knowing how to find various percentages mentally. We have done a lot of examples yesterday in which many of my students joined in to find all those kind of difficult and complex percentages mentally. That was an amazing session, and today, in continuation to that session, we are going to extend that trick to solve some complex problems. This is the topic of decimal percentages. So, as I am joined by my students, let me just have a recap of what we did yesterday in the live stream. I told you that whenever we have to calculate 10% of a number, 1% of a number, then these two percentages are very, very easy to calculate. And a small trick can help you calculate these percentages orally. Now, how do we go about this? Suppose we have the number 985. If you want to calculate 10% of 985, you can just put a decimal one digit from the right side. So that is 98.5. And if you want to calculate 1%, then just put a decimal two digits from the right side. That is 9.85. So these are the two very important things which we did yesterday. And I'm sure you must have all practiced this, and with little practice you can master this very, very easily. So in continuation with this, as I'm waiting for my friends to join in, I'll give you two questions to solve, and then we can start with the fresh trick for today. Using this, let me know what is 33% of 720, 86% of 125, and 54% of 330. So students, in the meanwhile, you can start with these three, and after this, we will be starting off with the new concept for today. The first one, which I have given, is 33% of 720. So already some answers are coming in. The second one is 86% of 125. Followed by 54% of 330. See, I am getting a lot of answers. Momucha, you can log off and log in again. I think there must be some problem with your connectivity. as I am waiting for all the three answers to come in. Okay, the first one which I gave is 33% of 720. So the answer should be 237.6. You can just verify. I've got some right answers but some wrong answers also. Please take care of the decimal. The second one I gave was 86% of 125. So that is 107.5. And the third one, 54% of 330. It should be 178.2. So these are the three answers which I was looking for. And now, if you have got that right, you can use this in today's live stream. So let us get on with some decimal percentages. Now, in extension to 10% and 1%, for calculating decimal percentages, you need to know what is 0.1% of a number. Once you know 0.1% of a number, then the calculations will become easy. 0.1% of a number is obtained by putting a decimal 3 digits from the right side. So if you take 985 as the number, 0.1% of this is 0.985. So see, as we are reducing the percentage by dividing it by 10, 100 divided by 10 is 10, so 1 digit from right side. 10 divided by 10 is 1, so 2 digits from right side. 1 divided by 10 is 0.1, so 3 digits from the right side. So 0.985 is 0.1% of 985. Okay, now let us use this for calculating some important decimal percentages. Suppose we have 10.1%. Now see, 10.1% traditional method will consume a lot of time here. 10.1% of, I'll take an easy number first so that you can understand the trick. 120. Now see, 10% and 0.1%. So 10.1% is basically a combination of 10% and 0.1%. So 10% of this is 12 and 0.1%, 3 digits from the right side. So 0.12. So your simple answer is 12.12. So 10.1% of 120 is 12.12. Students, those who are giving the answer as 13.2, you have actually calculated 11%, because when you calculate 11%, 10% is 12 and 1% is 1.2. So if you are adding 12 and 1.2, then you are calculating 11%. It is not 10.1%. So 0.1% is basically 3 digits from the right side. The decimal has to be put in 3 digits from the right side. So one more example. Suppose we have 10.3% of 400. Now I'm taking simple numbers here so that you can grasp the trick first. After that we can surely come to some complex problems. So 10% is 40 plus 3 times 1%. So 40 plus 3 times, what is 1%? 1, 2, 3. So you have a decimal here, 0.4. So 40 plus 1.2, this is 41.2. So I've written, see, all the steps here so that you can grasp the concept first. 41.2. Yeah. Now some of you are getting that right. 41.2%. So let's have another demonstration. This is 20.4% of, okay, I have 1500. 20.4% of 1500. Now see, break 20.4%. How do you break this? 20 means 2 into 10% plus 0.44 into 0.1%. So this is 0.1%. So 2 into, now 10% of this number is 150 plus 4 into 1%. 0.1% is 1, 2, 3. So 1.5. So the answer you get is 300 and this is 6. So 306 is the answer which I am expecting from you. So those who are getting 360, please check you are again calculating 24%, not 20.4%. So we need to be careful there. 3 digits from the right side. As I am being joined by more of my students now, let's have some more questions. So this is 18.2% of 2400. Now see, 18.2% of 2400. 18.2 is, how do you calculate 18.2? This is 10 plus 8. So 10% plus 8 times 1% and 0.2%, so 2 times 0.1%. Now this is the breakup of percentage. Now you can put the values. 240, 1% is 24, so 8 into 24. And what about 0.1%? It is 2.4. So 240, this is 8 for the 32, 8 to the 16, 19, and this is 4.8. So you can just add them, 0.8, 6, 3, 4. So 436.8 is 18.2% of 2400. You can just see the steps I have written on the board just for your convenience. These are all mental mathematics steps, not to be written in exam. They are just to be thought of in mind, and accordingly you can write the 3 numbers here directly. More questions? I'll take some difficult ones. So this is 15.4% of 25,000. Now see, 15% is actually 10% plus 5%, and 0.4% is 4 times 0.1%. So 10% is 2,500. So if 10,000 is 10% is 2,500, then it's half 5% is 1,250. And 4 times 0.1, 1, 2, 3, so 25. So this is 3750 and 100. So 3850 is the correct answer. This is 15.4% of 25,000. 3850. Yeah, see, now most of you getting that right. Okay, now one question for the viewers here. Now you got to try this one. It's my request, please don't use calculators, otherwise the whole purpose of the live stream is wasted. So let's have 20.1%. I'll give you an easy one. 20.1% of 12,000. Okay, this is an easy one. 20.1% of 12,000. Girish, I have written the steps on the board. 3850. All the steps are mentioned here. You can see. Okay, I'm getting some answers there, but all different answers. 2520, 252, 2412. So all different answers. So we need to verify that one. How do you calculate 20.1% of 12,000? So another answer there, 2413. Okay, this is 2 times 10%. 10% is 1200 and 0.1% is 12. So this is 2400 and 12, 2400, 12. 2412 is the correct answer. And Kinira Madhu, I think you got that right first. Congratulations for that and very, very well done. Followed by Jagdish, Benita Paul, Chandrika, Priya Sharma, Ankit also, Anji, Akhila, Chetna. Now, most of you are getting that right now. So let's have one more. See, I'm giving you some easy ones first. First up, this is 40.2% of 18,500. So we have 40.2% of 18,500. Let's have this one. 40.2% of 18,500. Just break 40.2. 4 into 10 plus 2 into 0.1. So again, some different answers are coming in. And the prominent answer is 7437. 7436 Piyush. Okay, typing error there. Okay. 7637 Kinira Madhu. Please check. 7437 again. So most of you are getting 7437. Let's check. So 4 into 10%. 10% is 1850 plus 0.2. 0.2 means 2 into 0.1%. So 0.1 is 18.5. 18 for the 72, 73, 74. So this is 7400. 18 to the 36, 37. So 7437. This is the correct answer that was expected. Okay, 7437. Now many of you are getting that right. So let's have some more. This is okay. Now little bit higher percentages. Suppose we have 74.2% of 27,000. 74.2% of 27,000. Just break it. This is 7 into 10%. 10% is 2700 plus 4%. So 4 into 1%. 1% is 270. And 0.2%, 2 into 0.1. 0.1 is 27. Now this is how you got to break it. And after this, you can surely get your answer. Let's have the calculation part. So if you add them, 4, 1, so if I'm not wrong, 20,034 is the required answer. See, again we have some wrong answers there. Madhu, please check. You have put a decimal at the wrong place. Okay. Now let's mix the questions and we will solve some questions which are very frequent in competitive exams. Now this is 16% of 80 plus 23% of 90. Now how do we solve this one? This involves very simple logic which we have done yesterday. 16% of 80 plus 23% of 90. So now you want to do it quickly, just follow the procedure which I told you yesterday in the live stream. Mukhtar, yes, all the videos which I live stream are available. After the live stream is over, you can always view that. Students, those who have not clicked the like button, please do it. This is for you. And I am sure you must have subscribed the channel by now. Okay, 32.5, 33.5. Some different answers there. 33.5 and 26.75. Okay, a lot of different answers there. So we need to verify 10% is 8 and 6%, 6 into 1%. 2 into 10% is 9. 3 into 1% is 0.9. So 8, this is 4.8, this is 18, and this is 2.7. So 18 plus 8, 26. 30, 32, and 1.5, 33.5 is the answer which I was looking for. So 33.5, the first answer was given by, okay, the person logged in as crack reasoning there. So you got that right. Very well done. Piyush, Ravi Shankar, you all followed. Benita, Madhu, you all followed that. Yeah, very well done. Crack reasoning, you got that right. And all the steps you have mentioned there. So let's have the combination again. You have 46% of 210 minus 13% of 60. Okay, 46% of 210 minus 13% of 60. Remember, there is a minus sign in between now. You need to subtract all the terms after the negative sign. So 4 into 10% is 21. 6 into 1% is 2.1. Minus 10% is 6. And minus 3 into 1% is 0.6. So 84, 12.6, minus 6, minus 1.8. So 84, 96.6, minus this is 2.4. I'm sorry there. This is 7.8. So now you can subtract and tell me the answer. I think the answer should be 88.8. So different answers are coming in there. Is there a error? Let's check. 4 into 10% plus 6 into 1% minus 10% of this is 6 and again minus 3 into 1%. 1% is 0.6. So I think whatever is done on the board is correct. And now you can subtract. So 88.8, I think that is the correct answer which you should get. And the first one to give the right answer is Benita. So well done, Benita. Followed by Ravi Shankar, Nitya, Chandrika, Anji. Okay. See, all different answers we are getting there. So you need to be careful, friends, because in competitive exams, you will find that option also, whichever you are getting wrong. So that option will also be there. So before marking the option, you need to verify the question. Okay. Since we have got a lot of wrong answers there, so let's have one more question of this kind. This is 71% of 800 minus 42% of, okay, 160. Difficult one now. 71% of 800 minus 42% of 160. Chetna, the method remains the same. Whatever question you have given there, 84% of 8632. It is just that you have not taken a round figure 8632. So the calculation part will be slightly more, but the method remains the same. Okay, answers coming in now. 500.8. Okay, again Benita getting that in the first go. So we need to just check the answer. 7 into 10%, 10% is 80 plus 1% is 8. 4 into 10% is 16 minus 2%, 2 into 1%, 1.6. So 560, 568 minus 64 minus 3.2. So 568 minus 64, 504 minus 3.2. So 500.8 is the correct answer. So I must appreciate there Benita, you who got that right again very quickly. Madhu, crack reasoning. Chetna, okay, you understood what I told you. Piyush, Ravi Shankar, I think you need to check that. I think you committed an error there. Nithya also. Chetna, Girish, everyone getting that right. Yeah, that's our aim, Benita. We all want to improve ourselves. That is why we are all sitting here spending time. Okay, one more question of this kind. We will have a question of decimal percentages now. So this is, okay, I'll give you an easy one first. 18.1% of 400 minus 5.2% of 800. Okay, let's have this one. 18.1% of 400 minus 5.2% of 800. So 0.1%, be careful. 0.1% there. So 10% is 40. 8% is 8 into 1%, 8 4 are 32. And 0.1%, 0.4. So this is the first percentage. 72.4 will be the answer of the first part. followed by minus 5%. So 10% is 80. So 5% is 40. So what about 2% minus 2 into zero point 0.1? This is zero point 0.8. So 2 into zero point 0.8 is 1.6. So if you add these three, this is 72.4. And if you add these two, this is 41.6. Now you can subtract and you will get your final answer. So some wrong answers there. 34.4 is wrong. 16 is wrong. Oh, Benita yet again. See, this is what happens when you give little time and think carefully. You get that right. So 30.8 is the answer that I was looking for. So students, I'm sure you will appreciate the fact that these are type of questions are very frequent in all simplification type questions asked in SSC, CGL, banking exams, RRB, and all kinds of exams for that matter, which involve numerical ability tests. So you need to have a mastery over this concept. Traditional method will consume a lot of time, and you'll have to perform a lot of calculations. But understanding of this decimal percentages will help you in competitive exams also. So two more questions, then we can conclude this session. Okay, this is 47.5% of 1700 plus 21.5% of 1500. Okay, let's have this one. 47.5% of 1700 and added to 21.5% of 1500. Speed is what I am looking for. Point 0.5%, that is half of 1%. So that is a hint for you. 0.5% is half of 1%. So I'll help you out on the board. 4 into 10%, 10% is 170. 7 into 1%, 1% is 17. If 1% is 17, then 0.5% is 8.5. 2 into 10%, 10% is 150 plus 1% is 15. And 0.5% is half of this, so 7.5. Now if you add these two, 7.5 and 8.5, they become 16. 16 plus 15 is 31. This is 300, so this everything becomes 331. So now you can have the remaining numbers. So 17 into 7 is 119 and 0, 680. So 600. Okay, we can add from the unit place 9, 10, 0, 1 carry, 4, 5, 13, 3, 1 carry, 4, 5, 11. So 1, 1, 3, 0 is what I was looking for. 1, 1, 3, 0. Crack reasoning, yeah, you subtracted there, but you needed to add. See, now you are getting that right. Ravi Shankar, Sai Krishna, everyone getting that right now. But see, I started much after you all started the question, but still I did it on the board before you. So that's what is the intention. You need to speed up and tell me the answer before I do it on the board. Okay, one more question. This is 81.5. Again, I'm giving 5. 81.5% of 2300 minus, remember minus, 11.8% of 20,000. Okay, let's have this one. 81.5% of 2300 minus 11.8% of 20,000. So no one is getting that till now. I've done many of the steps on the board. Answer will be in negative. Negative of. So the answer I was looking for was minus 485.5. Minus 485.5, that is the correct answer. Crack reasoning, very well done, Benita. You got that right again first. So students, we all need to give competition to Benita in the next live stream, surely. And Ravi Shankar, can you teach left to right addition, subtraction, multiplication? Obviously, yes. You can follow me on Unacademy also, unacademy.com. Just look for Suresh Agarwal there, and you will find a lot of very good quality videos through which you can learn, add, subtract, multiply orally, virtually anything you can add, subtract, and multiply. Surely, we will have one session on addition and subtraction also. Vedic maths has a lot of tricks through which you can add and subtract very easily and without pen and paper. So we will get on with that also. So thanks for watching, students, and it's been a pleasure bringing this live stream to you. And thanks for your active participation. I'm surely looking for your company tomorrow also. And tomorrow we will take up another simplification, that is simplification of rational numbers, this time without taking LCM. So we will be doing that tomorrow. Very important for competitive exams. Do join in at 7:45 p.m. tomorrow. Till then, it's Suresh Agarwal signing off and saying good night and God bless you all.